Hello, I'm just a bit low on energy right now. Hello, everyone. Regardless of where you're coming from, this is probably going to be the last Genshin stream until the next reset. Which, if I look at my calendar, 16th is what date is today? 10 days. Yeah, which means for the YouTube side of things, there probably won't be any Genshin streams until the new Abyss reset in about 10 days from now. But that means we're going to do probably a bunch of non-Genshin stuff on Twitch. So if you want to go check that out, I'll leave a link probably down in the description if I remember. But I have to figure out what I want to do in the first place. So for the YouTube side, this is probably going to be the last Genshin stream for now. If you ever need help, do feel free to join the Discord, which is in the link of, I believe, most of my guide videos. But I'm too lazy to put in the stream video, so go check that out. And with that, let's just move forward with the only theater help left. But as far as things are concerned, I don't think there is really all too much to do. I've already done all of the things that I need to do for the event, which means I guess the only thing we could do is either meme around in the DPS simulation. But I think another thing I would like to do is probably the Valiant Chronicles. Maybe just filling a little bit of the content part of things while people join in and be a part of the stream and whatnot. I think we're going to do a bunch of reacts today, so there isn't really much for us to do today. But it is what it is. You know what? I'm actually thankful that we don't have much to do, because otherwise it'll be otherwise it'll just be like the time where we were doing Stygian, where I just lose my brains out over that shit. Okay, so the only one we have is Kai's account. I don't remember if they've already cleared it, so I'm just gonna go check that out real quick. I don't remember their username in Discord. Oh god. Okay, I need to Google that. Okay, it is actually just the same. Okay, so we'll just do one Imaginary Theater and then go mess around with the Valiant Chronicles. I can't believe I'm being a filthy Genshin casual. That's crazy, dog. Actually kind of crazy. Okay, so let me see what that. There you go. Yeah, it is a bit worn out, but to be honest, I think we're just gonna chill. Maybe I'll give it 1 hour, and then if we got nothing, then I'll probably just cut off the Genshin part of the stream if no one's asking for any sort of help or whatnot. I haven't worked on the queue thing. Maybe Sunday I'll see what I can do, because the thing is, like, I'm trying to think of a way. I wonder if it's possible for me to put up the queue through a command in Stream Elements, but it's not going to be the most arranged way or something, right? Like, maybe I can say which one is done and which one is still a work in progress, or there's still in like a certain order that's waiting for their queue or something. And then users or anyone who's watching the stream, both on YouTube and Twitch, can probably check out the link. Is this already done? Yeah, I already do Kai's account. Rewards claimed this season. Is this 12 stars? Is it already done? I think it's already done, right? You know, maybe we don't actually need to do that, unless the claim is related to one of his friends' account. I need to go double check. I could be wrong. I think it's done, right? I feel like it's done, because I saw 12 stars. Okay, I don't... Maybe he didn't mean this account. I think maybe he means it's the friend's account or something. I'll just put myself somewhere in Fontaine. So that one already doesn't count. So I'm just going to remove that one. Which means so far we've only cleared up to 8 different accounts. Actually 9 in total. Okay, so that one is faster than I expected. You know what? The one thing I haven't done is the Klee Echoes. I guess we're just going to chill for now until someone like requests for help or anything. Because let me just look at the redeem real quick. See if there's any specifics that I'm missing. Stygian, blah, 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 blah. Rail tracks. I haven't seen rail tracks at all. Abyss, please. Did I do Abyss for rail tracks? I don't even remember. And it's all just the regular names that I've seen already. I'm also thinking, what's a website? I saw somewhere on FB. There is this, what do you call it again? There is a website that has like a button that has all the popular. How many redeems do I have? I don't remember. A lot. Let's just say the only one filling the redeem slot is just you and JS. Except you have points and he doesn't. And then occasional Nico. But the color scheme's like the same. And no, not really that much though. It's not really that much. I'm just trying to look at the shub. Drive me Lamborghini. I haven't seen shub in a while. I think we helped complete shub that time, so I'll accept that. Stygian, technically I finished that 14 days ago. I don't even remember if this is the correct one. Yeah, Kai redeemed multiple times. I'm just gonna refund the points. I don't know what the refund is even about. How can I give you info? Please help me with the theater. Exclamation mark Discord, and then you can try to join the Discord, and then I'll help you out. Don't want to run out of it. I mean, it's not like you're ever gonna run out, because I have a soft cap with how many React videos, how many React stuff you can claim per stream, because I did it with the assumption that everyone's gonna start spamming links for me to react to. So the issue is that if I don't limit it per stream, every time I stream every week, it's just gonna pile up and over and over and over again, and I'll never be able to get through the backlog. Yeah, you can do parkour. Oh, it's fun. Maybe not for now. Speaking of which, I guess this is mostly for the Twitch stuff. I'm trying to look for ideas of games. Also, Deep, just feel free to DM me. I think you're a different Deep, because I know there's someone on Twitch whose also name is Deep. Just directly message me and then send me your credentials and I'll go take a look, yeah? What was I gonna say again? Alright, for the Twitch side, I'm looking for any game suggestions to play. Preferably a game that is kind of indie, not too expensive. If it's on sale on Steam, that would be great. But also something that's kind of fun. Because you know, it's funny, I haven't logged into Steam for so long that it locked me out and I forgot my password. So I had to go reset my password and make a new one that I know that I have to somehow remember. Stardew Valley. Dude, why Stardew Valley, bro? Like, I'll have you know, like I hang out with my brother and his friends often. Literally the new game that they're playing that isn't Don't Starve Together is literally Stardew Valley. Like, I'm just gonna be going in their server, be like, hey guys, we've been chilling in the Stardew Valley. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Stardew Valley, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I want something I can finish. I know it is fun, but I feel like it's a rabbit hole that I'm not sure if I want to jump right in, you know? Deep, do you have the ability to directly message me, or do you want me to message you? So I'm just kind of waiting. My DMs are just open, so just feel free to click the icon and reach out. Call of the Lamb. Actually, Call of the Lamb would be interesting. You know what? Let me open my Steam right now. Don't Starve. I'm not playing Don't Starve. I've already played that before. Don't Starve is not chill. Let's remove survival games, right? Meat Boy. Oh yeah, what was that game again? Was it The Binding of Isaac? The Binding of Isaac is kind of like a bullet hell kind of thing, right? Like, I remember watching I was it Markiplier or something playing The Binding of Isaac. It looked kind of cool. The reason why I play indie games is honestly for the biggest reason is cost. Because indie games I feel like have a higher likelihood of being on sale. And second is like indie games, aside from being cheaper, I think there are a lot of really good indie games out there. So I want to try to break out from any things that are not online, things that are offline single players that are not exactly too tied to the idea of how a AAA game design. Like The Binding of Isaac sounds like a cool idea. Let me see, where's my Steam? Did it open? No, it's still opening. I'm just waiting for Deep to DM me. This is taking ages. There's like no reply. Yeah, let me check, because tomorrow, well, I'm just gonna do this is off stream, but you know, I decided that since I actually don't have any videos to make for a while, to like work on a while, I'm gonna be playing Elden Ring again, but I'm gonna try the co-op mode with one of my friends. Since we both play a Dark Souls game, and I've been basically watching a bunch of videos of someone that I follow just playing co-op Elden Ring using the seamless co-op mod, not mode. So I thought to myself, we may as well just jump back in, just have fun. And on top of that, Helldivers got a massive optimization update, which is probably the biggest update I've seen for now. Like by far. Like imagine a game that's 130, 140 gigabytes GB, right? And then they optimize it. They optimize it so much, it went from 130 to 23. I updated it this afternoon and it was insane, man. Like 100 gigs just gone like that. I don't know what they did. They must have been cooking for a very, very long time for that to happen. You wanna try my Stygian? Yeah. Just hop in the Discord. I'm just looking for people to like who want any endgame stuff because otherwise I have nothing to do. Currently Deep did mention. I mean Deep is already in the Discord, but I'm just waiting for a direct message. So the fact that there's no movement in the YouTube chat, I'm a bit worried. Yeah, you can just join the Discord and just directly message me. My DMs are open. Just be sure to send your credentials, let me know your region, and then we'll see what we can do. Because at the moment, I think I've done all the help needed for Abyss theatres, and Abyss notably in the latest theatre for quite a few people. So I'm just looking for something to do for the last stream. You can do yeah. You can just, it's not in the description. You can just type a !! Discord, I believe, on Stream Elements. If there is no link, then just let me. Hello, Aura. Welcome. We're just being chilling. You know, speaking of which, you know, thing I haven't done in my account technically is the Klee Echoes. I unlocked that like last season or something. Was it last month? And I have like spare keys. Like I have like spare freaking the Echoes key, but I don't. But I haven't done it yet. No, endgame today. So that's why we're waiting on the YouTube side. There's some people on the YouTube side who wants me to try, so why not? How do I shoot this again? Alright. I played on like controller, so I don't know. We'll just help a few, and if you guys know anyone who needs help, just feel free to shoot them to the stream. Link them to the stream. We need something to do, because otherwise the content is only going to last for 1 hour, and I'll just have to end the YouTube site. That's the only reason I'm just memeing around. I'm just kind of waiting and chilling. Cult of the Lamb is going to be interesting. I have 2 spare keys, but I don't have anyone to unlock. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. But I feel like you should just use it, right? Because at the end of the day, you can't claim any excess keys. And you can only store 4. You may as well just unlock. You may as well just use it to unlock whoever before the next season. Right? At least that's how I think about it. Because I don't... Because eventually, like me, you'll reach a point where you have almost everything. Mine, I don't have Albedo. I haven't unclear yet. But eventually, you'll just use all your keys up faster than they can release the echoes. I'm verifying? Yeah, sure. You can't... Oh, yeah, right. You're right. You can't unlock them. You're right. Yeah, that's an oversight. Well, that sucks, though. Honestly, the friendship... Is it the friendship 8 requirement? I kind of want to say that requirement sucks, but yet again... Actually, no, the requirement kind of sucks, really. Because I feel like... Well, no, it's hard to say, though. I want to say it's bad. It's not good, because... You know, some people might just want to get back to playing the character and they haven't farmed enough friendship. What the hell's happening there? They haven't farmed enough friendship or something. But at the same time, the people who are going to go that far to play Magium Theatre to unlock the echoes for the respective character are probably people who've already played that character enough to reach Friendship 8. Maybe not the level 90 part. Yeah, probably not that part. Yeah, level and friendship. I know you need to bring it to level 90. The level itself is not a concern because you can just farm it. It's more the friendship is something that takes a very long time. Because I believe raising a character from friendship 1 to friendship 10, it takes probably in about 1.5 patch. I want to say about slightly over 2 months. So my Columbina is currently like Act 7 right now, Act 7. Friendship 7 right now. So since I got her day 1, it's likely that I'll probably max her up by the middle of 6.4 or something like that. At least that's the rough... I'm speaking from experience, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill. That's got nothing to do. I also forgot to farm like friendship for Iruga. Can I redeem the new Not Cry local legend for the region? I mean, you can. The new Not Cry local legend. So far, the only one that I fought was the Radiant Ice Wolf. I think it has a special name. And then the other one was... I haven't fought the Granny yet. And then there's the Mandragora. The Mandragora is going to be the most important one because he's coming back. Not coming back, but he's going to enter Stygian Onslaught next patch. So maybe we can do something. Or can't you do that on your own? Because bro doesn't feel like doing it. Like most of our viewers. How do I use the Discord? Okay, Deep has messaged me. So basically, when you're welcome, there should be an option to... Yeah, you can go read the rules. You can go read the rules, and then you have to go to a... I should put a text right there. There should be a chat called Verify, and then you just have to react to the thumbs up emote. And then that should give you access to the server. I mean, I haven't fought Local Legends somehow. Also, hi Deep, that took a while. Is it because of a 10-minute requirement? Maybe that's why. Maybe I should have DM'd you first. My bad. There's a slight, security... Some steps taken for the sake of security. I mean, I haven't fought... I fought the Local Legends from... I haven't fought a few Local Legends since not long. Okay. Let me know your region, by the way, in case I log into the wrong... Let me put myself somewhere. Let's see. I've been farming the Skirk finale set for a while, and I still haven't gotten... I'm trying to think. Okay, so if you have a Zero Light on Skirk, I assume most people are going to be using crit damage circlet, right? Because I haven't gotten a single crit damage circlet. It's almost... it's a good reminder why I do not miss farming artifacts. Yeah, I saw that. Asia? Alright, cool. So we don't have anything to stop with the ping. Okay, so we do have one theater to redeem. Let's just get straight to it. Just be ready with your email stuff so that you can send the 6-digit verification code. Thank you very much. Okay, there's a slight typo here. Very cool. This emote thing is blocking. Okay, hold on. Maybe something's alright with this. Did I paste that wrong? Is there a typo issue? I'm not sure if there is a typo issue. No, I mean the Gmail part is one thing, but hold on, let me just... Seems to be showing me an error though. Something, what is this? Okay, now it's working. Hold on. Wait, no, why is it a verification thing? No, this is not gonna work. It's gonna say because it's not Gmail, isn't it? Account on us like, okay, let me just change this. Okay, let me do that again. Oh, there you go. Okay, now just send me the verification code. There you go. Okay, now that music's done, I'll play some music mostly for the YouTube side first. Let me see if I can find that effect stuff. I think what we're gonna do from now on is for the first hour, we're gonna play some effect stuff. First hour until the playlist is done, and then the next half we'll just play like a song request for the Twitch side. It's a fair exchange, if I do say so myself. Ooh, we're gonna go back to the beginning. This... it's funny because I don't listen to a lot on effects, but I like some of the songs. Hey Shup, what up? Oh shit, I forgot a verification code. Oh, we have like 20 seconds left. Alright, Imaginarium Theater. Let's see what we got. Shup, what's up? After that, what do? You just DM me. You basically DM me. You just directly message me and then just leave your credentials there. Or you can just say hi for now because I'm gonna be working on the account, so just stick around for a bit until I'm done with this. Ooh, Zibai. Okay, Zibai judging time. Oh, is that... Oh, wait, does Harbinger activate? Oh, I guess it's more than 90%. Yeah, that's fair. Yo, that is the most overcap I've ever seen. That's crazy. That's an insane amount of overcap. But I guess... Actually, no, that's still 120 CV. That's pretty good. No, 220 CV. But I get... Wait, no, if you're running Zhongli, you shouldn't be running out of HP, right? Yeah, if you're running Zhongli, you shouldn't be running out of HP. Also, your resin's almost capped. Everything for 1k points? I mean, we'll see what we can do, but I'm not going to try everything. It's just for the sake of content. Every other clear will just be based on whatever we can grab. Oh, okay. Not... Oh, you only need... How many? 28? Oh, you need 28 characters, so not enough. Oh, that's close. Okay. Oh, Trio, that's still fine. Okay, standard team. I kind of don't want to bring Molani, but I think we don't have a choice here. That's a lot of DPS though, I will admit. That's a lot of DPS. Actually, no, we can get rid of someone. Let me think. Two little Geo characters. I mean, I don't want to bring Ito, but I like the fact that he's a Geo construct. That's kind of a burden. Can we bring someone else? Okay, what do you not have? I think we can bring a Nuvilette, right? Or should we bring a support? Let's see. We got Inefa. We got... Yeah, Yelan, Barbara, Chiori, Yunjin. What do we have that is not enough? We got two Hydra... Two Yelan Xingqiu, Furina for Kukusor. Kokomi doing Kokomi stuff. We got a decent amount of Hydra. That's interesting. Nuvilette's probably the best option, I want to say. I don't think we have any supports here. We could do Lama, but Lama without anything is kind of... Actually, what can we do against... Oh no, we have Zibai. Okay, yeah, Zibai is good against the last two. I would say it's either Lama or Nuvilette. Okay, it's time to judge people's Nuvilette. Nuviretto. Ooh, Proto Amber, 230 crit damage. Not bad. Lost Prayers. I guess there is an option. Well, at least it's 100 crit rate, so I will give props to that. Okay, talents are decently high. Level 80, no, that's disqualified. Ooh, Tome. Constellations? The C0, R1, okay. That kind of sucks for Tome. I don't know, chat. Yo, for a weapon with 88 crit damage, that crit damage is way too damn low. Unless he's running HP. Let's look at the HP though. No, 31k HP, not that. He's not running HP. Bro just has a shit build. Okay, I guess the best one's gonna be either the Lost Prayers or this one. Nah, we'll go for Lost Prayers, why not? Rate my account if you can. Yeah, sure. Just remind me after I'm done because I tend to just forget. Zibai is a defense goblet? Well, I hope it is. I didn't feel like checking the build. You know, we could check it now. Nobody runs a damage bonus goblet, yeah. Ooh, 40 CV, that's nice. Very good. Sometimes I wish, you know, part of me wants to get Zibai for the sake of a collector, but after seeing her gameplay for a little bit, I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't regret skipping her at all. I get reminded why ooh, one more character. Oh, this is good. Okay, that's good. Multiple entry is Pog. Let's try to max out the vape buff. I'm not sure if I care about Molani's buff though. Molani is the only forward vape DPS. The other three is reverse vape. Do I go for Pyro or do I go for Hydra? You know, it's okay. Molani can actually no. Molani can survive. We have like a bunch of DPS anyways. Hydra or Geo? Ooh, there's too little Geo for now. Go for some Hydro stuff. You know, we can technically bring Molani this early. I could do Molani Yoimiya. Isn't that hilarious? You know, I'll just bring Molani for fun now. It's nice to have 3 characters though. Multiple entries, so rare. Okay, first one, easiest one's gonna be it. He needs to be fixed on the targeting. Theater is piss easy. I mean, theater is piss easy for people with very invested characters. The only time it's not easy is if they ever release an Omega Shield boss, but so far, I'm kind of thankful that they haven't done that. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but as the person whose job is literally to make a guide about it, they haven't really inserted any new bosses in theater, which is why I feel like it's very stagnant. Like at best, the newest boss I remember is just Kongamato. Like Kongamato, Kukusor, Papia. Like, I'm trying to think if there's a singular Noctry boss. As far as I remember, I think it's only Knuckle Duckle. Yeah, Knuckle Duckle. So far, no Frost Knight Hera and no Lord of... the dog is also not in. So, you could say it's easy for now, but I think once they start Omega Shield... If they ever start Omega Shielding Theater, which they should, I think that's where the concern is going to be a very real thing. Very, very real. Okay, let's see. Gami's kind of a burden. Like imagine if they turn Theater into Stygian, but with lower HP scaling. That would be hilarious. Molani can be missed. I mean, that's just a fundamental problem on the Hoyo side. I feel like Hoyo doesn't want to fix things ever since what they did with Yae Miko. Like, generally, I just feel like they don't want to try fixing any character. There you go. Yeah, the Geo Dendro Nemo, yeah. Actually, you know why that would be cool? Because imagine how creative. Look, you guys know, if you guys know Rhyme Grass, we only had that for one season. That one was peak. Like, the fact that there could be a reaction that a blessing that applies elements, but no, a blessing that buffs but doesn't apply elements is such a cool idea. And the reason why it's good is because you don't want it to interrupt with the elemental stuff, because the external damage effects from blessings actually takes the ICD of your active character, which means it does apply elements. Rhymegrass is the unique exception for this, which I find to be very cool. So that means it doesn't steal your aggravates for some piss poor damage, which is great. Like, it's good. I'll do Zhongli now. So imagine if they actually mix all those static elements together, they could go creative. Like, imagine how hard they could go with what blessing a Nemo and Geo could. And then everyone's gonna look at it and be like, hey, what the heck? Geo and the Nemo reacts only in theater, and it's actually good. Except it's not real, so it's like, so just look at it and be like, wow, why can't this be the thing? Let's see. I want to save Yoimiya for later. Yeah, we'll try to save Yoimiya for later, so maybe we'll play a bit of a crystallize, funny stuff. No, we don't have any crystallize buff. Actually, let's not do that. Okay, I'll have to use Yoimiya. Get rid of the burden known as Gaming, as always. They did fix Skirk. Skirk, I feel like it's easier to fix than whatever Molani has. Comparing Molani and Skirk in terms of fixing is like comparing apples and oranges, and I don't think it's fair for Molani. I mean, I still remember when they tried to fix Yae Miko. Look at how well that turned out to be. That did not turn out well. Yeah, Molani, the Molani fix isn't on... Actually, no, I think the easiest way for Molani to do that, I think the problem is that her auto-targeting whenever she does a shock bite is static. And sometimes it's also, obviously, a portion of it is due to the enemy hitbox, but I would also dare say it's also mostly on the way Molani is designed to function. Because whenever she does a shock bite, she goes on a very direct trajectory. Like, the moment she initiates the bite, I think she locks onto the position of where that targeted enemy is. So if the enemy was to move a little bit or really far away, then there's a chance that it will probably miss. But there are certain times when Molani bite has worked pretty well. Because when I was obtaining footage for this particular theater against the first Arcana challenge, let me just get a character first. What's the word for it? Ooh, who's now? There was that one time where, you know, you have to kill 10 consecrated beasts, right? So the previous consecrated beast died as I did Molani shock bite, but for some crazy reason, the next beast spawned with a pyro aura from the Durin, and then Molani locked in from, like, I kid you not, halfway across the freaking chamber. Like, I was at the center of the chamber when I did a shark bite, and with the moment I pressed the shark bite, she didn't lock into the dead consecrated beast. She locked into the new beast. So the new beast spawned and immediately got vaped to death. And I was like, yo, what the heck? This is actually peak. That was like, that's so good. It's like, you just miss like the previous enemy dies and she still does the maximum shark bite damage, so it's freaking crazy. I love it so much. It's so dope. It's like one of the dopest thing ever. Okay, let's do Chevrolet Toma here. I hope this Xingqiu is C6, but I'm just going to pray for the best. Definitely going to be playing for the best. Yep. Actually, no, we do have the Hydro buff, so that's great. How good is Zibai? Pretty good. As good as... I would honestly just say as good as the other one. Okay, that didn't quite lock up. Satch. We're gonna run out of time. We might run out of time. Very close, very close. C0 and FR did way better damage. It depends on your level of investment. I've spent an entire day testing with Rem, who has all not quite units as far as things are concerned. His Nafair did... I mean, not to say Nafair is bad, but Zibai... Granted, his Zibai is likely top 1%. Like, I don't remember the stats. Was it? It was 70 something before Harbinger of Dawn, and then 275 crit damage or something. And he has like C0 Iruga. So I think his best Zibai team with Furina, I'll put it like 155k. Granted, he does have a C6 Furina. Nafair kind of lost a little bit at 135. I think she only peaked at 135k at best, which is... No, is it either 120 or 125k? Flynn's, his particular Flynn's team with C0R1 definitely beat that at 135 to 140 plus k. But I feel like it depends on your level of... If you have all three of them on an equal level of investment, I don't think they're really too different than each other, and I don't think they should be too different than each other. The difference is that in the Flynn's in Efa, Team Flynn's doesn't do... Flynn's shares the damage with Inefa and Columbina. In a Nafair team, Nafair is the source of damage and Columbina contributes the remaining portion. In a Zibai team, it's also kind of mixed because Luna crystallizes a thing. Depending on what units you have, like Goro Goro and Zhongli has off-field, or if you're running like Mona Albedo or Zhongli, I think the damage distribution is much more even compared to what we have with Flynn's and Efa. But I don't think all the damage profile is that much different. Like I generally just don't think it's that crazy. But yeah, I would say having C2 Luga wins. Okay, great. We got a shit one. I fucking love this game. There you go. Just a little bit of optimization. 267k enhanced skill from HOD Zibai, while my trash FA does 80k, 90k, 170k. Count that with 3 CAs. Okay, if you want to do a real comparison, all you have to do is just look at the DPS sim. Look at the DPS sim and look at the investment. My stance on the whole Luna stuff, I only have Flynn's and Efa, so my reference is based on doing other people's account for Nafair, and Rem's, what do you call it again? Rem's account for Zibai I don't think all the damage profile is all that much different. It's just the way that they deliver the damage is slightly different than the other, and Nefer being the polar opposite of the other two. Flynn's Inefa team is split between... The damage is split between Flynn's Inefa and Columbina. Zibai is what I would consider to be the most affordable yet niche character, because her best support is a 4-star, and there's people coping about how Linnea in the upcoming patches might be your best in slot Lunar Crystallized support, which... I mean, they can cope for now. Maybe it's true, maybe it's wrong. I hope she's not another Lunar Crystallized support, because that's all the less reason for me to pull her. But her damage profile, I think, is the most accessible for anyone who has Geo characters. Whether you have C6 Goro, Chiori, Albedo, Mona, Zhongli, even Shilonen to some extent can also benefit from that. You have a lot more, I guess you could say, variety and flexibility, while still maintaining at least sub 90 to 100k, sub 100k DPS with these characters that are not Notcry. I think that's what Zibai has over the other two. It's flexibility. I've said I would like to keep watching the stream. I mean, you can just watch the stream. It's just a stream, you know. You're not losing anything. Okay, Alakino. I guess we have way too much DPS. Like, what the fuck is this? Pyro Crystal. I think it would be nice to get a bit of a crystal buff. But the vape buff will find it. No, vape buff right now is not too important. Okay, so out of the three, I think we can do Molani here. Actually, no. Yeah, we can do Molani. This is purely Hydro enemies. Just vibing? Yeah, just viber. We just being chilling. Do whatever we can. Hey, Molani, it's time for you to shine. And Barbara. There is no Arcanum, so I'm kind of high. Yeah, I'm fucking high. Why did I think that there was an Arcanum? I'm so stupid. In my head, I thought there was some sort of Arcanum going on, but there isn't. I forgot this is only Visionary. I tell you, chat, like... I've done... Yeah, that's one example of why Molani sucks. If she flies in the air just to hit that enemy, I think she'll be a great hit. But unfortunately, she doesn't do that. Just try to get their attention. Okay, where's he going? And it's already losing. What the fuck is this? Nah, let's just restart. It's not enough CC for this, bro. I both Lama and if I can't decide which 5-star DPS to pull. Have you ever considered... Wait, do you have Columbina? Have you ever just considered just having all 3 supports and just skipping for the next set of new Lunar Shield stuff or whatever the heck? Because if you ask me, and you ask me to be completely honest, having Benefa is already good enough. You don't need all 3 Notcry DPS to be okay. Or like what I'm trying to say is that with how the level of shilling is intense, but it's not that intense. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure we somehow get these guys. I don't know how. I think I can get through them. Perfect. It's only a few slimes. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Molani, please. Why is that stupid pufferfish taking so long to do something? There you go. I think it hits something mid-air. The fuck is that? I just have to get their aggro somehow. You got most of the aggro. There you go. Okay, we got it. I want host lady because she's a host. I mean, she's the very first instance of what I call a wuxia character. For those who don't know, a wuxia character is like, you know, if you're familiar with wuxia novels, the typical, you know how Korea has the whole solo leveling tower, the whole tower leveling system kind of niche thing, and then Japan has their isekai stuff. Chinese have wuxia, or in simpler words, cultivation stuff. If you're familiar with that genre, Zibai is quite Zibai is quite literally straight off a wuxia novel. It's hilarious. It's just so funny to me. Okay, let's see. I think it might be time for me to use Zhongli. Zhongli, it's your time to shine. We can maybe get another buff. Ooh, rare mystery cash. Oh my god, we won again, but okay. Now we have some money to spare. Let's try to max out the vaporize buff. And we're broke. Okay, let's see. Single target or multi-target? We do have flints, but we don't have an ether. I think we can still get by with just the wild hunt stuff. Cultivation. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can just like her for liking her. It's a shame that the Zibai that we know canonically is just a fragment of who she actually was. But maybe, granted, like the quest was okay, but I wish we had a separate story quest dedicated for her rather than just Lantern Rite stuff. I think that's the one thing I do find to be a bit disappointing because it felt like we didn't really learn too much about Zibai. I mean, we learned a lot about her, but not enough about who she was. To be fair, she wasn't even alive. She's dead. This is just a fraction of who she used to be anyway. Hey, what do I do? Oh, we can do Molani Vape. Okay, that's something interesting. Yeah, we could do that. Ooh, they teleported together. How nice. Oh, no Hydra, by the way. Very good. Can they revive in such situation? I think we're still fine, for the most part. Yeah, we're fine. Zhongli Shiori kind of carrying her weight right now. Yeah, Zhongli Chiori carrying their weight right now. Man, I miss Chiori. I wish she didn't have that stupid requirement. The what now? Oh, hey Sana. I went for C6 Iruga and ended up with C1 Zibai, C6 Iruga, and C6 Goro. Congrats! C6 Iruga, okay, C1 Zibai, I'm not exactly sure what that does, but I'm sure it does something. I just don't know what though. I can't say anything. Should we max out the vape buff? Let me think. How many vape characters do we have? Not a whole lot. I mean, we still have a few, but I don't think it's worth for me to max it out. Would I have enough damage otherwise though? I think we still do. We can start focusing on getting characters. Oh, actually, we have enough to get a character first. We can get a character and we can try to focus on... Ooh, what I'm gonna play Zibai with. I still need an off-field Hydra, right? Kokomi Cope. Kokomi Cope noises. Let's go. Farina will be for later. And okay, you know what? If you're not gonna give me anything, why not? I'll take it. Yeah, C1 should be a decent damage increase. C1 and C2, the Dolphin Cons will always give you some sort of reward. Generally, C1 and R1 is quite similar in value, but the difference is that Zibai has Harbinger of Dawn, so you don't have to worry about it. I think I'll try to use my best character. We don't have enough, so we'll have to wait for that. We do have Hydro Crystal. My cat's trying to get in. That's hilarious. Oh, it would have been cool if he just died there. Thank you. Luna Shell Hex Shell. Oh, Hex Shill. Okay. I don't know. Thoughts on Malaysian rap? If it's good, it's good. I don't listen to a lot of Malay stuff, so I'm not the right person to give an opinion to that. But if it's good, it's good. That's all I'm gonna say. I've listened to a few good ones, thanks to some of the people that I managed to befriend from the past few years of life. But did we not have Inefa or something? Am I stupid? Of course, out of all the cards they gave, the one time I want Inefa, they don't give Inefa. It's so dumb. You know what, let's just prepare for Inefa for this. Why not? Why not? Why not? I want Inefa. Okay, that's enough to get one character. There you go. You can probably use Flints for this. Easiest one, these guys. After release, you can skip her. That's like everyone. I mean, that's all the mainstream CCs that don't look into theory crafting stuff. Because, of course, they're all gonna be like, wow, this character, X new character is busted. Everyone should pull character X. And then after they play for a bit, they realize, oh, it's not really that much different than everyone else. It's like, oh no, X character can be skipped. Go for the next hype character. It's just like that's probably one of the reasons why I don't watch a lot of really casual Genshin content, because I just don't find it interesting. Unless their content is playing a bunch of really fun Miliastra stuff, that one I can probably dig. But other than that, it's like, yeah, it's kind of like whatever to me. I don't have any. I'm kind of indifferent to that. Let's see. Do I want Barbara or Mona? Yeah, not Barbara. Barbara jump scare. Except she's just here to fill the slot. She's not here to do anything. Is the best grouper in the game? Yeah, Venti is still the best grouper. Kazuha is good, but even Kazuha struggled against that Venti shield. Yeah. Venti is a Hex and Circle character. Okay. Mandragora, yes, Mandragora is the next Stygian. I guess I could use Neuvillette, but I feel like I could just use Zibai here. Yeah, I could just use Farina in that one slot. I think I'll just prepare for... I'll prepare for Math. Maybe I'll run Math. Actually, no. I feel like we have too many strong characters. What am I running? Hydro Crystal, right? So none of these are useful. Like... Okay, let me think. I could technically use Farina or Columbina. Oh, yeah, I want to save Columbina. Okay. I guess I'll save Columbina. We can do Flint's Never. And then... Mona jump scare? Let's try to invite someone else. We need a Zibai for now. Unironically, we have too much DPS. We have more DPS than supports. That's crazy. I tried using Kazuha and he's not grouping enough. Well, yeah, it's obvious. Isn't the Mandragora supposed to be a Hex and Circle shield? By Hex and Circle, I mean it's a Venti shield. Like, why wouldn't it be a Venti shield? Like, well, what's going on? Isn't that crazy? No, jokes aside though, it is supposed to be a Venti shield as far as things are concerned. Yeah, let me just do this. I'm sure you can do it by yourself. Can I get a lock on? Okay, good enough. I'll just do this. I can't believe we're even stacking up on the attack buff. It's gonna be dead anyway. Can I do the cool thing with Flints? Oh, so close. Varka alone cannot do it without Venti. Yeah, Varka alone, it's not meant for Varka. It's a Hex and Circle shield because they know Varka's best in slot team is gonna include Venti. Like that is obvious. I don't even want all these characters. Let's see, what do we want? What is that? Oh, that's a random sub on YouTube. That's rare to get a sub on YouTube right now. Crazy. Thank you. Wait, what are we running? Ooh, Shilonen. No, that means I'm gonna have to run double Hydro, am I? Ooh, wait, let me think. I could run Furina Kokomi. None of these are useful though. Actually, none of the buffs are useful because... Actually, no. Crystallize does buff the Luna Crystal stuff. Let me see if I can get a refresh for Hydro Crystal. Hoping on a character right now. If the character is healed, no. And try to get level 3 maybe. Okay, I guess. Do I want it now or do I want it later? I mean, we only have 3 options, so I might as well pick it. Because, well, technically I could do Columbina. Actually, no. Zibai, Columbina, Shilonen, Kokomi? I guess I'll get Shilonen for now. Yeah, why not? Hey, Sai, what up? Yeah, I mean, that's how the bosses are, man. It's not a Varka shield, it's a Venti shield. You can't even say it's a Hexarray shield because no other Hexarray units have real grouping. Let's see, we can probably do something like this. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Furina jump scare, let's go. Not really sure what Furina does here. How is it back compared to Flintstone Affair? About the same. About the same and can be better depending on your investment. I don't think they're supposed to be. Ow. Wrong button. I was supposed to press skill. You can tell I do not have this character. You can tell I do not have this character. Wait, wasn't it? What does Columbina do for Luna Crystallize? I forgot about that. Barca's gonna be the least pulled gacha banner. I don't know. No, did Eula have a lot of sales? No, actually, to be fair, I don't know. I generally don't know. Yeah, let's go max out the Hydro Crystal. We can get more damage bonus for the Luna Crystallize. Level 4 has Red Shred, so I'm kind of praying on that. Ooh, there you go. Oh yeah, the Red Shred's gonna be great. Geo and Hydro, let's go. Alright, it's time to deal with this guy. We don't even need that much Red Shred. 30% from Radical Deconstruction, on top of 20% from Geo Res. This guy basically has no res. Well, he still does, but it's just not a lot. You know, I shouldn't have used Columbina there, I just realized that. You know, who cares, Mona? He's gonna get melted anyway, so it's not my problem. Just gonna press funny buttons and hope something works. Hey, let's see. Oh, because you don't have like a real Luna Crystallized character. That's hilarious. That makes a lot of sense. I did not think that true. It's still doing a lot of damage though. I don't know. It's still doing a lot of damage. It's already half health. We're not even doing anything. It's already half health and we're not even doing anything. Yeah. This team sucks balls because we don't have enough Hydro at for Luna Crystallize. I think that's the one downside that Zubai has because I feel like a lot of like more than half of her bar generation is reliant on Luna Crystallize, which as far as I remember is limited to ICD. The standard Crystallize ICD, but it might be faster, I'm not too sure. Yeah, we still got it though. You think you should get limited support in the future? Oh, are we talking about Linnea or whoever people are talking about? I don't know really. I think the problem with the idea of Zibai getting her own dedicated support that isn't just Iruga is a bit problematic. Not problematic, but if they make it so that now you want her best in slot team wants C6 Iruga, which is already a 4-star C6, that's already difficult to take, and another 5-star, so you just want to follow the rest of the Not Cry characters, I don't think they should do that. Because her team DPS alone, even with a regular Iruga and whatever other Geo units you have is already pretty decent. Like, I don't know. It's nice that Zibai can run a low-cost team without going too far into pulling a very specific unit. I like the flexibility that she has with all the other Geo options, and I think she should stay that way. I want Not Cry to end its chapter right here, right now. The Archon quest is over. Let this be the last Not Cry Luna shield character so that we can start moving on towards Nesnaya or X-Ray or whatever the heck freaking faction buffs are gonna get in the future. Because if they're gonna keep releasing Luna, like Not Cry stuff or the Luna reaction stuff, and then the more characters or the more characters you need to pull, the more Primo gems you have to worry about. The more Primo gems you have to worry about, the more likely the content's not. Certain content may be difficult for you. And I feel like we're just already halfway past the Not Cry patch. I don't think, maybe they release 1 or 2 more, but I think they should just like put a full stop. Like just stop it and that's it. Just call it a day and move on with the next gimmick or something. Anyways, there it is. Rate my account. Where can I improve? Okay, let me just chat for a bit. Drink some water. I will compare C6 what? C6 to C0 Zibai, what? Who do you think is better, Zibai or Flint? Like I said, it depends. My answer is on the Not Cry DPS stuff is that it depends. How much investment do you have? And by how much investment do you have, it's less of how good, I mean, part of it is how good the Not Cry DPS is. But the other half of the part, or rather most of the part, is what teams are we talking about? Are we talking about Flint C0 R0 with Inefa no Columbina? Are we assuming Columbina in the first place or what? Because like, to compare Harbinger Flint, no, C0 Shovel Flints compared to Harbinger of Dawn Zibai, it just doesn't feel fair. Because Harbinger of Dawn is... What's the word for it? Where is the Zibai? Harbinger of Dawn is so good, it's basically better than most 5-star weapons as long as you have the freaking passive up. While Flint's doesn't have that option. Flint's only has Shovel, which is the most budget option ever. So, my answer to that is very simple. It depends on how much investment you have. How much investment you have, and I'm talking about characters in the team, and whether you have consolation, like early consolations or signature. Artifact, we're just going to assume they have a very similar level. But otherwise, I don't think anyone's better than the other. I think all 3 of these are different flavors of ice cream. It's like you can say which flavor. It's less of which flavor is better than the other. It's more of which flavor of ice cream do you prefer. At the end of the day, it's just ice cream. That's what they do. Doing ice cream stuff. Iruga getting power crab? Nah, Iruga's not gonna get power crab. That'll be too stupid then. Song request please. Is it 1 hour yet? Oh, it is 1 hour. Hold on. Let me just do the account review, then I'll probably turn on the song request. Yeah, let me think. I see a very interesting Skirk. What shielder are you running? Like, don't get me wrong, Calamity Vishu is good. I don't see R5 Finale. Moonweaver High Refinements would be decent for hybrid Skirk. What shielder are you running? Is it Sitlali? I see. Are you running a triple cryo Sitlali as Kofi A Skirk team? Okay, that works. Stack frag. Okay, you're maxing out on the EM stuff. 120 ER. Ooh, I don't know if I like that too much. In maybe Abyss, you can get away with it. I'm not so sure in Stygian. Because the downside of running Sitlali with this much is that she has to be the first in the rotation. Like, we're talking like Purina EQ, Sitlali double EQ. And maybe you can sustain that. Stygian, forget about this ER, you need ER Science menu. Sacrificial will give you quite a bit of downtime. But if you talk about what characters you need, okay, let me think. I feel like your supports... there could be a few more supports, but not a whole lot. Like, I'm not going to look at the build, because I don't think there's really any different. Because you already have a Skirk with Calamity with Sitlali, so that's already very good. A Shilonin, you have a Molani. How good's your Molani? With Sif Molani, yes. R3 with Sif, you'll slowly get to R5. Crown, yeah, he's good. You could go more HP and EM though. But, you know, that's a minor stat thing. I'm not going to focus on artifact stuff. Farina doing Farina stuff. Yelan, is it C0 Yelan? C0 Yelan, right? FGM Yelan, that's interesting. Mawika, 49. This is Codex with Blazing Sun. A little bit average, but at least she has 89, right? Olakino, crit damage could be a bit more. This is Whimsy. Oh no, Gladiator. Okay, definitely can be better, but Gladiator is a bit of an RNG. Is this C1 Aron Hu Tao? This Hu Tao felt a little bit... Oh, that's why. Oh yeah, that's why. But Hu Tao died. Dude, damn, bro. What happened to your Hu Tao? Mav, I think she's okay. She's not the best, but she's not the worst. Oh, that's what happened. Wait, no, Hu Tao doesn't use attack stance. What am I saying? That Hu Tao is such a shame then. Because Hu Tao, she's not the most meta right now, but in her regular Purina Shilonen team, I think she can easily, like, especially this is C1 R1 Hu Tao, you can probably call for like 90 plus K DPS. My C2 Yelan did carry quite a bit, but I think with a bit of investment, I think Hu Tao can easily be a 90k DPS, which can be an asset in certain time. But it depends if you want to use Hu Tao anymore. I don't think you do though. You have like 2 other Pyro DPS. So maybe you don't have to invest too much. Okay, C5 Bennett. I haven't seen C5 Bennett in a while. Shengling is mostly irrelevant nowadays, so not going to talk too much about that. Okay, let me think in terms of variety, right? You have Zibai, you have Skirk, you have Malwika, you have Molani, you have Olakino. So you have also Flint's in FA. So you have Luna Charge, you have Luna Crystallize. So in terms of the Not-Cry Shield stuff, I think you should be good. For the most part, you already have Columbina. There is Loma, but unless you're playing Hyper Bloom, which I feel like people rarely run Loma Hyper Bloom outside of Nefer. Or like the wheelchair Not-Cry team with Binefa. I feel like her value is kind of going down nowadays. So. Like outside of just like Hyper Bloom and, well, actually even not including Hyper Bloom, I feel like Loma isn't really the unit that is talked about a lot. I mean, she's good, but compared to the other two, she kind of pales in comparison. Okay, what exactly do you need? Let me think. I don't know. I feel like it's just your supports. I think your DPS is good. Luna Charge, Luna Crystallize, solid Vape. You got Skirk, but I think the downside of you running Calamity Issue Skirk, Issue Sitlali is kind of locked for that. You could run Layla Tenacity. That is another option, which seems to be a thing, so you have an alternative option for Malwika Meld. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what there is to improve your account. I think you just have to finish your builds and try to focus on your supports for now. If you want to go for Magium Theater stuff, just try to focus on the relevant supports like Fischl will be decent if you eventually will happen to play Fischl. Auroron is a nice alternate option, especially for Malwika Overloaded, which, let's see, is your Chevrolet C6? You'll get there eventually. But if you do find yourself playing Malwika Overloaded, then Auroron will be one of her F2P options. I know, well, yeah, that's true, but I know it's not so important for Zibai because you already have double Not-Cry. Even Xingqiu could run SMS though, so it doesn't matter as much. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I think your account's mostly just good. You just focus on making your current builds better. Maybe build like Fischl or Auron and then just wait for the next version or something. Yeah, I think your account's solid. You have all the meta DPS, you have all the units built. I think you just have to finish whatever builds you have right now and maybe just improve whatever you have. Mostly, notably on the support. So mostly these, I can only recommend Fischl and Auroron, but otherwise, I think your account doesn't need any more than that. Unless you want to go for Magium Theater. Anyways, that's one to count down. Just let my cat out real quick. Hey, what's happening? Coffee? Skirk without Escoffier? No, that Skirk does have Escoffier. It just happens to be running issue. Okay, Francisco. Stygian help. Yeah, just send me your credentials. Thank you very much. We can jump to the Stygian help right now. Daya is just an asset unless you uninstall Genshin. I mean, Daya still has a use in the Magium Theater by filling the slot. That's all I can say. What are we talking about? Oh, no. Francisco made a request first, so I'll go to yours later, shop. Level 70, yeah, I think, yeah, that's true. Angel made a good point. If the only other thing you could do is just bring your other support characters to level 70 with some subpar build, so in the future you can run Luna modes for Magic Theater. You don't have to go over invest in them. In fact, what you could do is you could do the same thing that I do. You just try to finish all the builds on the characters that you know you're going to use, and then whatever leftover artifacts, don't throw them away. You just feed them to all the other supports, which you don't need. So when you play the game for as long as I have, even someone like Xinyan can probably have like 70, 140 crit, even if she's, even if I don't even use Xinyan at all. Daya was the holder of Deboot before Durian exists. I mean, Mahuika arguably contends for that slot, but running Mahuika for support is only for those who don't play Mahuika combo. EU Dire Stygian. Okay, that's interesting. All right, that's. I feel like there was someone who requested me to do Dire Stygian, but I don't remember. Give me a moment. I'm blind. Oh, there it is. What was his name again? I'm not even typing. What am I typing? Where am I typing? Okay, what happened? Hold on. Give me a moment. I just need to update the data for the help stuff. Wait, what just happened here? Oh, whoops. I pressed the wrong button. I said hello in the DM by accident. Wait, hold on. Random Yai Miko. Ah, interesting. Did I paste something wrong? I hope not. Give me a moment. I'm trying to settle this login stuff. Is there a typo, by the way? I can't seem to. Seems like the data is inaccurate. Okay, hold on. See if I can. Okay, Chrome. It's time for the song request to turn on. I think my 9bot's already ready. Here it is. There you are. There seems to be some data issue, by the way, Francisco. Francisco. I say Francesco just like a normal thing. I add them, I might hear them tomorrow. That is one heck of an assumption. Is there a typo or something? Unless I'm just typing it wrong. Might. Yes, might is the correct one. No, to be fair, no, if we're playing, actually no, tomorrow we might be we won't be playing Genshin tomorrow, so might is a very good way to do. Might is a very good way. No typos. That's interesting. Because tomorrow I need to figure out what game I want to play. So we'll have to see. I might not, depending on the situation, I might not even. The thing is, I kind of want to play a game without song requests though, because I used to do that with like Dark Souls and stuff, but I want to see what the music for the game is like. Oh, interesting. It states that there's a typo. This is odd. It says like there's an error between one or the other. Dark Souls, yeah, Dark Souls was good. Dark Souls was fun. That's interesting. I can't seem to go in though. Even if based on the details you provided. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Dark Souls was a good time though. I was watching. Oh, that's a random follow. Is the animation even playing? Oh, there it is. It's a black screen animation. It got frozen. Oof. Wait, how does that even happen? Oh, that's a rip. Well, yeah, at least you're in the Discord now, so we can always try another time. I don't know when that other time's gonna be though. I guess for now we'll just move for Shub's detail. Wait, no, hold on. Too many login attempts. I already tried to log in twice. Yeah, this game sucks, bro. Let's see. All right, Shub. What do you want me to try exactly? What exactly is it is that we're doing? Dev counter and stuff. Dev counter was a bit annoying because I had to launch it as administrator and and I had to bind it on my numpad, right? As a hotkey. So every time I die, I have to update it. But the problem is because I run it as administrator, because that's the only way for the dev counter to actually receive the input to increase the counter itself. Every time I press that button, like my game just freezes for a split second. Like for 1 solid second, and it's so weird. It's like every time I die, I just have to press it, and it's just like lag. It's like a slight lag, and I was like, oh, okay. I guess I just gotta live with this, you know. Theater. Oh, okay. You haven't done theater. That's interesting. Yeah, I need to see what difficulty are you at right now. And well, look at Sijin. I feel like I do remember your account. Oh, next patch, I wonder how creative people can get for the next Mandragora stuff. Because I know grouping is gonna be an issue. But I'm sure there's a workaround or something. Also, speaking of which, how far did you get? You got all the way to not Lunar. Okay. Okay, so you actually managed to get the first 10 stars, but not Lunar. Okay. Not the Arcanums. Ah, we got this. Wait, no, before I forget. Yeah, I should double check your build. You know, I'm never gonna double check your build. I'll just look at the Yunjin and the Barbara. That's trial. Not this Barbara for sure. And this Yunjin, definitely not this Yunjin for sure. All right. Everybody's trial. You know, let me check Yoimiya. Can your Yoimiya be worse than trial Yoimiya? Okay, it's better than trial Yoimiya. That's good, that's good. I don't like trial Yoimiya. Trial Yoimiya is in cringe. Oh my god, is that an Ito? Okay. I have a fodder to throw away. That's great. Wait, no. How good is the Ito? Ooh. It's actually a C0R1 Ito. Okay, it's actually a good Ito. We can use this. He's not worthless, chat. Ito can be used. Pog. Ooh, Geo Traveler. That's a very interesting choice. Barely enough. Oof. Actually, no, we have Llama. Okay. You know what we can do is just invite Nefair. Let's see. What units do we have? Flins. Okay. Yoimiya. Flins. Arlecchino. Ito. We do not have enough DPS. Okay, that's concerning. That means we have to save Ito for the last one. Arlecchino, we can do Vape. Yeah, we don't have enough DPS. I could technically do... No, there's no Llama Hyper Bloom. That means I have to separate Flints from Minerva. How good is the Flint? Maybe I can separate the Flints from Minerva. I think we can cope with that. But I'd rather not though. C0R1. Okay, 60 curate. C0R1. Yeah, we can definitely split Flints from Minerva. If we split Flints from Minerva, I think we can get by though. We can do like a Llama Hyper Bloom with Columbina or something. Or I could get Nefair. I think I can do Binefa. I can do Binefa as a separate one. That will be the 5th DPS. And then I bring Nefair. That'll be number 5. Number 6. Now, you already invited C6 Nuvilette. Okay. Do we need C6 Nuvilette? It will help, but that means I probably will have to save it for later. Maybe an affair won't be so necessary. No, never mind. Doesn't matter. Your friends, none of your friends have an affair. I guess we'll have to make do. Hi. Hello, Dash. Hello. Ushi spammer spotted Ushi. Ayato Inefa Llama, nah, Ayato Inefa Columbina. Except Ayato's just there to exist. Let's get a few of the nice little buffs. We don't have enough for character. Oh, right. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. We'll save the points for later because we get 90. And then we'll try to get 2 characters by Act 2. Okay, never mind. Box well done. Ayato being carried by Hyperbloom. Ayato is being carried by Hyperbloom. That's the best team he has. Like, it's not even cope. It's just true. That's just the truth, man. Every time I run Ayato, his best team is always either like Taser or Hyperbloom. And Taser, that's like Taser Beidou and back in the Sumeru meta or something. Oh, is that song? Missing fuck ads of JS, normal day of JS, you know. Bro doesn't, you know, I'm sure if I add the Milo time emote here on 7TV, bro would be spamming it to no end. Like, I'm not even kidding, to just no end. Ooh, ooh, okay. Oh, actually, do I want that? No, invite being cheaper is better. Okay, let's get another pyro unit. Shengling, Geo. Okay, Geo is fine. Off field, I guess we'll get Nick Guang. Why not? It's already here, yes. Ales. They've gotten a C1 from the free cons and it will be usable. C1 actually will make it much more smoother. Like Ito without C1 feels so bad. I think I don't know if I've tried. I feel like I've tried a C1 Ito once a very long time ago. But it's so much better. Like not to say so much better, but it's so much more tolerable, you know what I'm saying? Like without it, it just feels so do I have Pyro Crystal? Oh, this guy's a burden then. Okay. I could think I could just run Shangling though. That's fine. Chiori can carry. I swapped so fast, it went to Barbara. I wanted to do burst from. Wow, look at that Chiori do damage, guys. Crazy. This is some peak design right here. Just occasional, like... Wait, did he just eat the gate? Fucking hell. Yeah, we still got time. Just occasional vapes here and there. Yeah, we got it. Kind of? I want to say we almost got it. Oh, it's kind of close. I think we need a real DPS though. Ningguang main DPS. Good days, bro. K-Kona, K-Kona. Why do I smell food right now? You know what? Goodbye, Yoimiya. Gaming still a burden as he always has. Yeah, Gaming still a burden. Yoimiya, like, trial Yoimiya will always clear this. Go back. Okay, Mick. Right. Back to the regular course of stuff. You know I miss chat. Yoimiya. That's what I miss. There you go. Nobody's stopping you from using it? Okay, let me rephrase. You know I miss Yoimiya being fucking meta. That's what I miss. Without requiring Thundering Pulse and Constellation 1. Because there is this one, not to say I'm following them, but there is this one video I watched from this one Yoimiya main. And it's in a basically the best Yoimiya team right now is obviously the Durin Overloaded team. The Durin core, the Durin Hexarray core, the Overloaded Hexarray, which is Durin Chef with Durin Chef Fischl? I forgot it. Yeah. Durin Fischl with Chef. But the problem is my team only cogs for like 76k while his cogs for like fucking 100k or 95 to 100k. All because they have like C1 with constellations and signatures on the supports or something. And I'm just like, man, I really want the leeway buff to come any sooner, bro. He was never meta to begin with. I know she was never meta to begin with. I just miss playing her at a time where I wish she was just meta. That's it. It's not that much to ask, bro. But yet again, I don't know. The last time I used Yoimiya in some form of meta that isn't theater is Stygian. And that was using against the Bad Legend from last patch. It was fun. Fun while it lasted. That's what I'll say. Those were the good times. Those were the good times. I barely cleared though, but that's just to prove a point. It's not even the team that I used to clear. Truly a team of all times. Easy clap. Is that Sapwood Blade on Sing-Shu? Is it? I'm not paying attention. If it clears, it clears. I don't give two shits. They do be like that though. We don't have the characters for this. We may as well get a buff. We don't have Molani, right? Do we have Molani? Please tell me you don't have Molani. Oh, thank God. Okay, I can actually get the good buff. I don't want 2 buffs in a row. Give me a character. Ooh, discounted invite. Let's go. Ito. Okay, I'll just try to prepare Binefa early. Let's see. Pyro. We are running a Pyro-based team. So I'll just run this one. I miss when every character was viable. Those were the pre-Sumeru. Those were the pre-Fontaine days, man. It was a little bit boring in the sense of like nothing much was changing. It was very stagnant. But it was also a good time in the sense that everyone was technically meta. Because we didn't have theater, we didn't have Stygian, so inflation wasn't that bad. Bosses weren't super chill. So you can basically run whatever you want, really. And as I mentioned, those were truly the good days. I kind of want to save all these characters for later. Barbara might see some use. Massive AoE damage. Fuck. We're good. Raiden International. Raiden International wasn't necessarily better than everything else. It was simply the most... What's the right word for it? It was simply one of the few options we had. When Sumeru came out, now we just have Quicken, the freaking spread and aggravate stuff, as well as Hyper Bloom. Burgeon isn't real, and never will be real. So we just had a few more options on top of whatever that we had that was stagnant. To be fair, I still do think that it was very stagnant for quite a while. So, ooh, an invite. I would love to get an invite right now. Ooh, they all suck. Nilu, I guess. Technically, we could have used Aino. I don't want to use Flints in that far right now. But I don't think we have any other choice. Maybe Columbina can fight by herself. Yeah, Columbina can survive by herself. I think we're good. Those were the days. HP inflation from every endgame sure does. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, the inflation only started. It wasn't that... I don't think the inflation changed during Fontaine. I think they just released enemies with more HP, but the scaling itself wasn't any different. Natlan was the real power creep killer. They released characters that were clearly a cut above what we had, and and they just felt justified increasing the multiplier from 250% to 300%. And then Mawuka came out, and that particular Abyss rotation had 375 scaling. So Kongamato went from 12.3 back to 12.1, back to 12.3 again, and he fluctuated from 4 million HP all the way to 7 mil. And the guy is not even that difficult. It's just he just has so much HP. It's just so damn annoying. Like, how is that even fair? Like, if you want to see a bullet sponge, look no further than that fat fuck, man. No one else does it as well as he does. Where did the damage go? 90 crit. Did Flints fail to crit twice? Bro, you guys, does anyone see that? I'm pretty sure Flints failed to crit twice. The freaking Scorpion survived because Flints failed to crit twice. Oh great, that's wrong button. How did he die? I don't know. See ya. No. This guy just... Oh, this guy's 70% Electro Restore. What am I saying? Never mind. I should have known better than to doubt a 90 crit Flints. I'm not even doing anything. They're just dying. I mean, I am kind of doing something. You know, I really am hoping for Flints to be read on with Escoffier, but something tells me that's not going to be the case. Something tells me he's just going to be a fucking... It's going to be an Escoffier, who is it again? Coffee Flints on the first half. Oh, it's going to be so sad. I'm going to be so sad. I guess I'll prepare Loma for now. Ah, yes, I hear the sound. I know this is management from a mile away. Okay, what do we need? None of these are really that useful. Ito kind of cares about triple Geo. There's no... Okay, there is Goro. So technically we can run triple Geo. Maybe you can do a Luna Crystallize Ito. I'm trying to think about it. Is that worth it? Maybe, maybe not. We need to have some Hydro characters saved, so one way or another, I'll have to figure that out. Oh, I kind of like Chiori for that one though. So instead of running Ito, we can run Ito, Goro, Chiori. Because Yushi is a construct. Okay, I guess I'll bring Zhongli here. You really need points. If I use Flints in Nefa now, I'll have to bet on something. Let's try to run something without Flints in Nefa. What's a good AoE here? We do have the vape buff though. We might be able to cope. Burgeon Lama. I said Burgeon wasn't real, but I think it's time to put it to the test. You need Traveler or Ito one burst? It's fine. Ito Ito will burst. Even if Ito doesn't burst, that's why I'm bringing Shiori so that he can carry her weight. Worst case, I do like Binefa. Or Loma, whatever the heck. Ooh, we could do a Bloom team. Oh, we don't have enough character for that. Oh, that's a shame. I forgot Nilo Bloom was a thing. Ooh, that's such a shame. I should have gotten a Hydro character, but we don't have much options. I think a fun cope option is we're going to run something like this. A weird Burgeon. I think it's working. It's kind of working. I mean, there's overloaded stuff going on, but that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. The fact that this team is working is so peak. It's so peak. I hacking love ER. Someday will boost. We're almost good, but this guy kind of dodged us though. Okay, fuck, now that he dodged that. Yeah. It almost works. It almost works. I just need to make sure I stay on field as Barbara. Virgin Llama's pretty good in Ascendant Gleam. I mean, it is Llama. Like the thing is, Llama doesn't need Ascendant Gleam to be good. Ascendant Gleam only benefits any Luna DPS. So it doesn't matter. That's one nice thing I do like about Llama is that she actually works outside of that. Ooh, that's the good stuff. We get a free vape from the buff and then we just get free Burgeon. This is hilarious. Good thing I'm a Barbara. Is it the last few? It is the last few. Perfect. This should not be as good as it actually is. Holy. Now the problem is the energy though, because we don't have as much enemy. This is some peak. This is peak run right here. Yeah, that's the one thing I like about Lawman and Effa is that both of them still works outside of Luna teams. Technically, all the Luna supports are good though. Like none of the Luna supports are bad. They're all just really good. I think I have no choice but to run Flint and Effa here, but let's see what characters we can get. Ito is a bit too early. None of the Pyro characters are too useful. I'm hoping on a Bina. No Bina. I don't want to use Ito too early though, that's a problem. You know, I'll just bring Bennett. This one, we'll have to use Flints here. And then I can save Loma for whatever cope team that I'm running later. Whatever that's supposed to be. Ningguang... Why not? I'll bring Zhongli here. We might need a bit of the damage help. Or maybe we'll bring Ningguang just for the motivational support. I think we can work with that. Yeah, Ningguang's definitely motivational support material. Go motivational support Ningguang. I hecking love motivational support Ningguang. This is so overkill though. Hello JS. This is way too overkill. Okay, now I actually don't want Geo character. I need a good character. I think now it's time for us to prepare the Nivelette. If I can get a damn Nivelette, that is. Niveletto, please come to my helper. Why am I talking like an Indian? A Pyro character. None of you are useful. Hydro Crystal is also not quite useful. Okay. I guess Columbino will be the last slot then. I think we can just run whatever makeshift Farina team here. Then hopefully we score a Nouvellette for later. And then find some team to go against the last guy. I still need to find a team to go against that guy though. That's true. We can run a weird scuff team here. Actually, that is a C6 Nouvellette, so maybe we can save the Nouvellette for later, right? If this is a C6 Nouvellette, I think... Or C3. C3 Nouvellette should be able to solo the local legend. So we can just do some weird... No, you're too valuable for that. I want to save Chiori for later. So maybe we'll do something like this. No, there's no damage in this team. Yeah, there is no damage in this team. Or is there? Joke's on you, I'm into that. You thought there was no damage in this team. Joke's on you. Well, actually, that kind of is damage. Okay, now my damage is kind of cocked a little bit. Crit! Haha! You thought there was no damage, but it is damage. And we're still getting the vape buffs. That's mysterious. What is even happening? Yeah, I'm his Geo Traveler. He was fun. Joke's on you, it is damage. I don't need to heal to do damage to you. You are weak. And I think we still kind of we still don't have enough damage. That's hilarious. I should build Zhongli with more EM. Yeah, the tech. I mean, yeah. Wait, doesn't it scale of defense and not EM? Am I? Doesn't it scale of defense and not EM? If we're talking about Luna crystallized stuff. C6 Bennett, let's go. Yeah, because it scales of defense. It doesn't scale of EM. Yeah, we got it. What a weird ass makeshift team, bro. What a weird ass team. Okay, Ito, you're not exactly what I want. Oh, you know what? That's perfect. Now, Nuvilette joins the party. I wonder if we can get by without... Actually, no, maybe I can save Lom off of this. Yeah, maybe... Okay, what team can we cook up? What team can we cook? I could do Loma Nuvilette, Zhongli Traveler? Loma Nuvilette, Zhongli Traveler. I think that will work. And then we can use him up. Yeah, we can use the other Nuvilette to finish off the Kukusor. Should I get Flints for my account? You have no fair, right? I don't think you need to. No. I, like the way I see it is that as long as if you have all three, the biggest priority right now is have all three Not-Cry supports. If you have all three Not-Cry supports, you can do whatever you want, but you don't necessarily need any of the DPS. Because Loma does work for the Bloom stuff, but if you get Loma, I highly recommend getting the Fair. So at least you have a dedicated user for that unit, and then Binefa can just do whatever she wants on her own. Going for Zibai, the good thing about Zibai is that Zibai is not dependent on, well, I mean, you already have Zibai. If you want to get Flints, it's just a matter of flexing at that point. It's not really flexing, it's just like, meta-wise, it's unnecessary. Like, I remember your account. Your account doesn't need more than what it already has. You're going to be wasting pulls going for Flints. Not to say that he's not worth it. For the sake of collection, getting 3 super solid Not-Cry teams that will very likely be able to tackle future content would be good. But I suggest just saving the pulls for future characters. Especially we're talking about hype characters like Sandrone or Nicole, or even whatever Lohen or Linnea or whatever the upcoming leftover Not-Cry characters left. We don't know what they're going to do. So aside from Varka, I think it's better to just skip to save for future characters. You don't need them. That's the best way for me to phrase it. You simply do not need. Llama. I could do Zhongli Chiori. I could do Chiori Traveler. Weird ass team, but it might work. Why is she taking 70k damage? What the fuck? That's a lot of damage. Where'd she go? She's still there. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I'm trying to look for her. I don't know where she's at. Is this even enough? Okay, that's fun. Okay, that's fun. Good question. What is the easiest skip? I don't feel like it's fair to just count standard characters though. How are you doing 72k all of a sudden? That makes zero sense at all. Yeah, this is not it. It's almost it, but not quite it. It's almost there. It's just, it's not enough. I think we have to use Zhongli here. Yeah, we'll just use Zhongli here. How about you stand still? That'd be great. Suddenly she's doing 70k. I wonder what's the consistent part. Yeah, that's not fun. Great. Sit the fuck down, thank you. Now this damage looks like it doesn't exist. This is just worse. I thought this was C6 Nubilet. Seeing Nubilet here makes me regret not pulling for him. This is the first Stygian fearless I can't clear because of crap. It could be like that. We might have to bail here. Yeah, you know, we're gonna bail. You know, at least we have the option to bail, so that's fine. Why are you tagging me? It does scale off on EM. I mean... Isn't? The long legs of the Nubilet skin, Lamau. I kind of want to say isn't. Like... You know? Okay, hold on. What can we run against this? Because we have to find a unit that can work together well with Nubilet. None of these units work well with Nubilet. They don't care about him at all. I'll just take Ayato because it's the best option. Maybe we just have to max out the buffs. No, I'm talking about Luna Crystallized. Because I'm pretty sure Luna Crystallized is just Luna Charge but defense scaling. Like, I'm not high for saying that. I know what you're doing. Actually, I don't. What am I supposed to do for the Arcanum, though? Columbina's probably our best bet. Like, hopefully we can get Columbina. And then maybe we have some hope. You can get on-field DPS Columbina or something. I'll just bring Zhongli here. I might... Actually, no. Do I need the damage? Actually, I might need the damage. Actually, no. Hold on. Ito, Goro, Shiori. Actually, no. I have an idea. Get rid of this here. I kind of want to run. I might want to run Zhongli against the Golem though. I don't want to wait for Ito to do his DPS stuff. It's gonna take forever. Yeah, I'm thinking of Columbina Loma for Arcana. Now this Nubilet will always crit, except the Nubilet already had 100% crit. Okay. No, I'm thinking. Okay, Nuvillet Columbina Llama. What the fuck is this damn character, man? Thank you. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to calm? Holy shit, man. I'm just losing my mind right now. We'll max out the buff for this one. So we can get a bit of AGO. You can do Nivelette Columbina Llama. And then maybe we save one more character. I'm kind of thinking Zhongli though, but oh, maybe Chiori to maximize the Geo buff. So we can do something like this, right? So we can max out the Luna Bloom stuff or whatever the heck. So we can get occasional Geo and a bunch of Luna Bloom stuff. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And you know what's the best part? I don't even have to stay in that stupid field. And we get free Luna Crystallize. That's so peak. How did I blow that high? Fuck you. 400k damage. Holy. Columbina, the savior of this fucking run. Oh my god, that's so good. Yeah, it's only C3. It's not C6. If it was C6, I'm pretty sure he can solo. Okay, now the only useful units are, we already have the 3 main units, so I'm gonna have to find a replacer for Zhongli for now. I could just run Ito. Actually, would it be better if I run Ito instead of Triple Geo? Oh no, we're running Goro though. Because I'm gonna be running Columbina, right? Can I max out the other buff? Let's max out the Hydro Crystal buff so we get as much damage as possible. Golem... It is the best option, technically. Okay, let me think. So we could run Ito that. Columbina's already used, so we have to save it for the last one, which means we need some sort of other co-op option. That's definitely an option. Yep. Yeah, the damage is hard for getting carried by the buff. 70k for normal. Holy, getting carried. Holy, that's getting carried. That damage is getting so carried. Okay, now all of this is worthless. I won the red shred. There you go. Look at that. Now we have... Oh my god. Bro, this guy's resistance just doesn't exist. You know what? I'm just gonna do this for fun. So we have Zhongli 20%. We have Geo Resonance with another 20%. And then now we have Radical Deconstruction with another 30. This guy has no res. His 70% Geo doesn't exist. Oh, this is so peak. Oh, this is so peak. Oh boy. This is the good shit. Hell yeah, brothers. And Zhongli's gonna do 500k damage because he steals all the fucking Lunar Crystallize. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100k, yo! His normal attack is doing 100k. Bro, his normal attack does more damage than his fucking charge attack. What the fuck? That is so hilarious. Rappa getting a rerun. Oh yeah, doesn't there's new Rappa version or something? What's your name again? Can you what? Oh, was there someone saying something? 6.4 live stream to look at the rerun orders. Yeah, I want to look at the rerun orders because nothing about the rerun order is confirmed until the live stream comes out. I mean, yeah, Rappa is a name, but isn't there like a special version of her where she has a white hair or something? Rem knows what the Honkai style stuff. Like, I don't play any of the other gacha games, but oh, so you copy paste. Interesting. My friend made this? Okay, yeah. How is this read at your own risk? That's not your friend, bro. That's like your friend's a leaker or something. Who's next? So far, nothing, I think. Also, there you go. Congrats on your Luna clear. Shop. Local Legends, yeah, probably Local Legend stuff. This song, can you manually? I have to manually play it. I can't manually add it because the bot doesn't accept more than 10, which is kind of gay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why they just can't accept it more than 10 minutes. There you go. That is account number 11. Bro has no life? Yeah, I can tell. View at your own risk a roadmap that is not made based on leaks or has an insider in fucking Hoyoverse. My uncle works at Hoyo. Ah, man. Hyperborea expansion? Nobody knows. Work at Hoyo, maybe you'll know. Okay, Chup, pick one. The Tower or the Magician? Okay. Is that your first Luna clear? Isn't Magnum Opus the first Luna clear? Ping it? What do you mean ping it? Good choice, yes, I do agree. Oh my, okay, it is your first time. Look at that, debut. Congrats on your, they should really give more of this shit. Like, I would love for them to just give this more, like, give this during events. Imagine if every patch, right, chat? Imagine if every patch, they just give one of these billet trophies. And then you can choose which region. And then depending on the event, it dictates which region you get. But at least you get the option to choose billets, right? Because I feel like billets is so... You know what's even worse than artifact RNG? Billet RNG. Because at least you can spend resin to farm artifacts. And you can actually get good artifacts. And now you have a system to pity it. Billets, we have no pity system for billets. You don't get it, sucks to suck. You're either the guy who has every billet imaginable in existence, but happens to be some dolphin that has C0R1 of every fucking character, or you're that one F2P who's asking for another fucking sword billet for another copy of Finale the Deep, but you haven't got it for like the past 2 years. Yeah, Dream Solvents. They should really increase the chance, or at least give us a way to get it more easily. At this point, I just assume they don't exist. And the one benefit is that I don't have to worry too much about Dream Solvents because I don't level characters up past a certain point. And I don't need to worry about Dream Solvents because a lot of new characters will use either the new weekly bosses that comes out and the same patch they get released, or I probably do the weekly bosses for so often that I probably have enough. So Dream Solvents are now irrelevant to the purpose that need to be used for. Rip 2-pack, yeah. Biggie's only prime was he was fat. But I mean, bro, if he wasn't fat, they wouldn't call him Biggie, bro. Why gonna call him? He ain't Lil Biggie, he Lil. What the fuck is Lil? It's like Lil Wayne, but there's no Wayne. It's just Lil. Who the fuck is Lil? 350? Yeah, you have 350. Yeah, because like when you stack up that much, at some point it just becomes pointless. I would rather have billets, but the problem with billets is that once you make one of the craftable weapons for one character, you don't really need more than that because oftentimes a lot of the craftables are very niche. Unless we want to talk about prototype Amber, which so far is, I would argue, to be the most popular craftable. Like Sapwood is a bit niche on certain characters. Notcry weapons are niche on Notcry. Natlan stuff is also niche on Natlan DPS. Yeah, the Mondstadt stuff? Yeah, bro, that hits different. Prototype Amber is so fucking good. Everybody wants it. Molani can use Proto Amber, Colombina wants Proto Amber, Nuvilette wants Proto Amber, Kokomi wants Proto Amber. I've never seen a single craftable be so wanted by multiple characters before. 4 more R5 Proto Ambers, but I reckon you don't even need more than one, right? You only have one on your Nuvilette. I don't think you even use it on your Kokomi then. Like, I would love to have that, but no, the thing is, part of me would love to have it, but then I'm kind of thankful that I'm running Codex on, what's the name again, call again? I'm thankful for giving Colombina Codex, because if I didn't have Codex, she's not going to burst Incision. I fucking hate not bursting Incision. It offends me to a... With all the clears that I've done, every time I see something that doesn't have ER, it hits me in the Kokoro. Except my Kokoro gives me a fucking heart attack every time that happens. It's always one slither away. Because they're missing one ER, or the FAF didn't proc, or they didn't build enough ER. It's mostly because they don't build enough ER though. I'm not pinging that. My friend made this a roadmap that is not based on leaks. Is it actually leaks though? If it is leaks, even I'm not gonna pin it. It doesn't need to fucking ping. No ping. If you want to read, you want to read it, bro. What? Do you want to be? Do you want to be that guy who fucking adds everyone for no damn reason? Fuck no. How much ER does your Colombina have? My Colombina has, I think, about 210 or 220. Without it, that is with Favonius Codex, which Codex does offer quite a lot of ER. Without it, I think I'm gonna have to give up quite a few crit stats for ER. But the problem is, most of those ER rolls are, I'll have to farm SMS for quite a bit. I'm confident I can get enough ER, but the thing is, whenever you play Stygian, you always have to assume that your ER has to be a bit higher than whatever you think is enough. And Favonius solves this a lot because it just straight up gives you the energy particles you need. So I think Colombina, I don't remember if her particle is turret base or summon base. I feel like it's a bit of both or something. Turret base particle generation is cringe. Like you put the thing there, you aside from Fischl, every other turret just sucks. Yae, Zhongli, Kokomi, they just stand still, do jack shit. They don't hit the enemy. You don't get particles. You just fucking cry, and now you don't have burst. Fischl's a bit okay because Fischl actually targets the enemy. Okay, what was this about? All right. Aura. Wait, before I forget, let me look at the redeem. I think I'll play for maybe another 30, 40 minutes, and then we'll do a bit of React stuff. Let's see. Shop is already done, and all right. Now we do local legends, I guess. Rokaro Regions. Mobile Regions. MLBB. Every time I hear MLB, I think of like basketball. I don't think of Mobile Legends. But I guess I'm not a basketball fan. So that is a thing. I failed. Wow. I added a documentary true crime. I want to say something, but I don't think I need to speak it out. We're definitely saving that. Actually, I don't even know if you want to save it for a while. At least a documentary. As long as it's not under Warsaw issue. Warsaw like thing going on. Speaking of which, local legends. New Not Cry local legends. Need to go find them in the first place. I don't remember where they are. Is there any local legends in the original area? I don't recall. I mean, I don't hunt local legends, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna open up Google. That's an easy way to do it. Let's go look for local legends. You know, I can just do this. Local legend, not cry. Here you go. Give me a simple location. How many do we have? All 6. Sigurd, you haven't done Sigurd? Oh yeah, Sigurd was the thing. Oh, the Shock Trooper. Okay, I remember those. Yeah, I forgot those were local legends. You know, it's like fuck it. You know how brain rot is a thing? This is like Stygian rot. You're so used to fighting them in Stygian, you just forget that they're actual like local legends. Fucking Stygian rot, bro. It's to the right over there. Yeah, somewhere here, I think. At the edge. The song, hold on. The fuck? Oh, because we're at llama. That's cool. Oh. Oh, so cute. They don't run away at the sight of me. Okay, anyways. The song, right? The wolf and the grandma. Mandragora, yeah, they're all locked behind quests. I'm sure I'm sure they've already done the thing. Can you send the link again? Yeah, Wolf and Granny is unlocked. I don't think they were locked at all though. You know what's funny? I think we were supposed to get a wolf in Stygian, but I think they removed it for PMA. Which is kind of funny, I think. Oh, but if I play this on Chrome, I have to open it. Ah, this one. Let me think. I'll open that on Firefox. Things I do to evade copyright. And I have to update my Firefox, great. Yeah, Wolf is just Pyro Swell. And this team even do Pyro? Does this account even have Pyro Swell? That's a very good question. A very, very good question. Let me pause. Yeah, let me finish this song. Do I even have Firefox audio here? I don't. Okay, perfect timing. I have to add the Firefox. Oh, there it is. I do. Is it captured? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Means I can do this. Is it over? Okay, it's kind of over. Can do this. I don't have a way to control Firefox audio, so I have to manually update. Is that loud enough? I think that's loud. Oh, okay, that's the wrong button. I was trying to tab in. The Moonchanter killed an animal. Evil. It's okay. Oh, is it talking about pulling out our eyes? The damn. Yeah, but you have to kill them once a day, right? Have you killed the local legends before? I assume not. Wait, am I looking at the right location? It's a bit up here. Should be a graveyard here, right? There it is. I'm blind. Oh no, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Actually, no, that's fine. Have you done the regular one? Now hold on, before I start the fight. You're asking for medals. Okay, I need to go look at the Violent Chronicle if that's the case. Rather than just defeat, right? The light never dies, the light never dies. It's better that I double check. What exactly? Okay, what is the medal? Avoid getting hit by Demon Bane Strike. Okay, now I need to Google for that. Is that the big hit? I assume that's the big hit, right? Is that the big hit? I assume it's a Kaching, yeah? Yeah. Oh, it does tell you the location. Alright. That's cool. I gotta go there again. Truly is the storm that is approaching. Or in simpler words, kill him fast enough so that I don't worry about getting hit. The easiest thing to evade? Yeah, because it takes a while to charge up. But technically, if we get hit, we can just dodge, right? We can just restart the fight. Oh look, he's waiting for us. How nice. How nice. Wow, we already failed. That's cool. I'm just gonna get my energy back. Oh, he does a lot of damage. Holy. Yeah. I just started and bro just did that as the second attack. I've even done my rotation, man. Whee! Crab mental because I don't know how to do that without llama. I assume it's probably the I think I know what it is. I'm just gonna run Nouvellette Freeze. That's the easiest way to do it. Do we even have Nouvellette Freeze? Why is there no Fury now in this team? I could just technically run Skirk. Can I just run Skirk for the perma freeze stuff? Does that work? I want to say it works. I love how your team is called Skirk meta, but you don't have the meta one, the meta stuff. Wow, I'm almost dead. I'm dead. Bro, I just spawned. Oh, okay, great. Okay, great. Now we don't have energy to burst. Like, why does everyone just despise ER? Like, come on, man. Oh, look, on the plus side, we get... on the plus side, we have the Homa buff active. I should just farm ER somewhere. Fuck this, man. Let me farm ER first, then we can get into the fight. You know, what is this? Oh, fuck. That's another character that won't boost. Oh, great. She doesn't even... Yo, what is your Shenhe build? Doubles whole skill with no particle generation. I'm just gonna get my healing out. I can get rid of this stupid debuff. Okay, that was a bit too fast. That's fine. No, I'm just thinking of if we play around Perma Freeze. If we play around Perma Freeze, then I was thinking maybe, just maybe we can prevent him from doing it. Or minimize is the thing. Because he's quite vulnerable to freeze. Great, I don't have enough for my energy. That's fun. How do I still not have enough of... I swear to God, man. Oh, fucking. I'm not gonna stop that. There you go. Wow. There you go. Jesus Christ. Nobody has enough ER and we just die in one hit. Nubilet will be easier, no ER issue at all because it's Nubilet. If your Nubilet has ER issues with Furina, you should reconsider the way you're building your characters, bro. This is why we stand ER. We will forever stand ER. How much ER is enough? If you can burst in the first rotation in Stygian, you have enough. Not even more than enough. Stygian wants so much ER. If you can get a Shangling that can burst in the first rotation in Stygian, then your Shangling has enough ER. Approve. Oh, this one you have to start defeating, right? Defeating is kind of off-brain though. Well, we can grab all three, right? Yeah, I think we can grab all three. Convert at least 10 of the Stobble. Yeah, we can do all three with Nefair. This one should be pretty straightforward though. I will always stand ER unless you're a whale and you just one-shot everything. But yeah, this one we can just do in the fair. If you want first rotation of Stygian, you need 260 ER. 260 ER with or without FF. Just remember, guys, as a ER stan and as a person who advocates Favonius weapons, context is very important. With FF, how many FFs? Solo FF? 2 FF? 3 FF? How many FF procs? Because Iruga is a standard, what, 70 energy character, right? Obviously, 1 FF? Yeah, 1 FF. Let me think. If you run a Zibai team, how many do you need? Iruga doesn't generate much particles, right? Iruga reminds me of Goro. Actually, you know what? Iruga and Goro are identical because they're both fucking twins. With God knows, like, little to no particle generation. No skill hits. And they just don't generate enough for themselves. This one should be easy though. Did we not kill him fast enough? I'm kind of worried that if we kill him fast enough, he might just die. Yeah, I'm kind of worried that if we kill him fast enough, he might just die. Should I just wait? Kinda don't feel like to use all the other ability stuff. Oh, it doesn't stack all three at the same time. Oh, we got 2? Okay, there you go. We got all 3. That's easy. Yeah, let's go back. When this crab came, I didn't have Lawma and forgot I have the whole team. How do you forgot? 60 burst cost? Yeah, because he generates shit particles. Because doesn't Goro have it worse? Wait, I need to know. I need to check. Doesn't Goro have it worse? Where's Goro? Doesn't he have like 80 burst cost because it's cringe? Yeah, I'm right. He's not Goro. Sure, you need a lot of ER, but he's not Goro. Oh, hey, Rayton, yeah, what up? Can that team work without Nefair and Llama? Wait, are you joking right now? Can the Nefair team work without Nefair? No, it's like saying a Flint in Nefa team. Can a Flint in Nefa team work without Flint in Nefa? Iruga has ER Constellations is nice. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Okay, let me think. Let's just grab the rewards real quick. Yeah, Iruga, at least Iruga has ER cons and he has 60 burst cost. Goro has fucking 80 burst cost, generates little to no particles, cooldown. If you're running a Goro team, you're likely not running a quick swap team. And he just doesn't generate enough particles to, like, I'm pretty sure Goro can contend with Shangling as the unit which unit wants more energy. Like, everyone talks about Shangling wanting all the ER in the world, but then the only reason why Goro can get away with it is because Goro wants you to run double or triple GO. But you could do the same in a mono pyro Shangling, and I'm sure her energy requirements is not a problem. Destroy the shield, avoid getting hit by any electro attacks. Yeah, that shouldn't be. That one's a lightning strike, right? Yeah. Yeah, this one? This one. C1 gives 12 energy. Can international work without Bennett and Shangling? Our question. Okay, they want to break the shield, which means we need to do enough damage. But I feel like we don't need Geo, right? Do we need Electro? Is it mandatory? I think the Nefair team can brute force it without that. Okay, time to turn on song request again. I feel like we can get away without it. So we'll do enough damage for him to summon the thing. But we need to make sure we don't get hit by the thing. Actually, we do have Columbina, so we can worry about the Electro Charge. Columbina official? Nah. We just need to do enough damage for him to trigger the thing. We have Cookie, so we still technically have. Oh, he doesn't one-shot. And now we just need to go around and dodge the lightning attack. Yep. Yeah, we don't need it because this is Overworld. Overworld's not bullshit. No, I don't. We can't freeze him. I want him to do the shield if you want to get the medals. What are you on, bro? Oh, it's that one Bruno Mars song. There you go. All three. We broke the shield, we didn't get hit by the electro attacks, and that's it. Ah, yes. Let me freeze the enemy despite not trying to and just throw away the medal and wait for a 5-hour fucking respawn time. Okay, that's another one done. Okay, the Mandragora. You might be fucked for the Mandragora. Wait, do you even have a team for Pyroswirl? Well, technically we could run a Kazuha team. Frozen reaction to prevent her battle armor defeats before she summons. I might want to fight her for the first time to see what she does. You know what? Let's go for the Mandragora. Wait, no, before that, let me look at the description. What does he do? Like I think he wants Pyro or Electro, right? But they spread out very far though. That's the thing. If I recall correctly, they spawn the... He splits himself into the little Mandragoras and they spawn far enough that Kazuha is not as effective. You can freeze her, skill, you shouldn't have an issue clearing. Oh, you mean that one? Yeah, I could do that. Defeat the Mandragora when it falls to the ground. You mean after breaking the mechanic? When it unleashes for the first time, clear out the thing before they re-emerge. Okay. I assume this one is after you break the spores, yeah? Okay, so we need to run some sort of Durin. I did it first try, even though I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I'm sure most people did. I don't think they're going to add her to the endgame stuff, though. Because... why would you add a local legend that wants Frozen when you can add an Omega Shield boss that fucks you up if you don't have fucking Frozen? Oversee your device. Circles Kazu Benny during what the fuck is that team? I mean, it's not a... Grandma and Abyss. Grandma and Abyss would be cool, but I don't know her moveset though. Because local legends have to be buffed enough to actually do damage. I have an idea. No enemies? Okay, I guess I'll just farm there then. Okay, so he has a timer, that's cool. Damn, bro has Omega Res, what the fuck? Is he gonna split up now? Oh, that was a good enough. Maybe I shouldn't have used Venzi. Doesn't bro have super high like resistance to everything? So you want to isn't this like a wait, let me check. Is the timer fixed or can I accelerate it? Let me test. So he spreads out and then he's gonna split, right? No, I just want to see what he does. You can kind of pull all of them. Yeah, you can kind of pull all of them. The RNG just has to be good. Burning makes it faster? Okay. Interesting. Wait, ain't no, yeah, I remember that. Wait, ain't no way this guy's a fucking burning boss. Ain't no way this guy's a burning boss. Wait, let me check. What's the living being archive or whatever it's called? Does it show details about it? I don't think so, right? Oh no, that's it. I'm too lazy to look up the detail though. No, because I'm trying to think, right? I remember applying Pyro Electro makes it faster, something like that, but I don't know what the rest is though. What is the rest stat looking like? Let me just Google it. Oh, let me not do that. OMDG. OMDG, I think, has the last information for Stygian. Only Pyro? Hold on. You don't even have detail for the next Stygian. I thought it stops at 6.3, right? Oh, yeah. 6.3. It stops at 6.3. Hakushin it is. Where's my Hakushin link? Yes, Giga Res, when implant dies, he gets reduced res. Now I'm thinking like, do we even care about doing damage outside of that? Or should we just wait for him to do the thing? Okay, Stygian Onslaught. Crush and Obliterate. Okay, let's see. The Catonic. In this state, the energy is constantly consumed. Dealing Pyro Electro drains the energy. Yeah, Electro. It is Electro. When it is fully depleted, it will unleash problem split into the split state. It doesn't exactly show the stat though. But it has super high res basically. Just wait because you'll be doing pathetic damage, alright. Yeah, I was thinking because it feels like it's not worth considering. Actually, his res is not that high though. No, one Kazuha whip actually makes it do damage. Maybe he has 50% res? Kazuha VV is 40%. I think he has 60% or 70%. If Neuvillette can do like... I mean, it is C1 though. Yeah, it is C1 though. No, stop spinning. Hey, we got them all. You have very little time to kill these things. Did we stun him? Is that a yes? Did we do it? I have no idea. I think we did it, right? Yeah, I think we did do it, right? We're actually doing real damage now. Ah, did I fail? Did I fail? Is it not enough damage? Oh, wait. Is it because he went to the second one? Ah, that's annoying, bro. So Durian is kind of pointless in this team. You need to kill him on the knock stage. Which one is it after he recovers or when he does the flying thing? When he does the super fast bouncy stuff? Because I'm a bit blur on what that requirement is exactly. Yeah, why do we get that? No, but when we that close though? Then we just break him out of the knocking thing. You should leave some HP. No, I'm trying to think. Did I kill him by accident? Why is there Valiant Chronicle stuff? Oh. Oh, I got that. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's what you mean. No, the thing is we could have done it just now though. You asked me to stop so suddenly. Because I'm pretty sure we succeeded in doing that. I have to do that again. Now let me just remove Durin though. I think Durin is a DPS loss. I don't know how it is. Well, let me see. Let me go to the Fearless Fair. Do they spawn more? It enters a large number of spores, blah, 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 blah. All res is dramatically increased in this state. You want to do Pyro or Electro. And then on these problems, switch into the split state. I mean, based on the pattern that I'm seeing, it seems like if you group with Kazuha early on, this boss might not be that bad though. He needs to be on the ground, not moving. That's interesting. No, I mean, not to say it's a DPS loss, but he causes the animation to... It takes too long. We'll do enough. Wait, do we have enough? Actually, no, if I do this... Because we get maximum breast rate with this one, right? Yeah. He doesn't have that much resistance here. I think the dire variant. The other variant would matter. Nearly died, but that's okay. Okay, that was a lot of that was a lot of damage. Hyper carry Nuvolet, I know, right? You know, this team in my own account is worse than expected. I don't think it even reached 90k. Isn't that crazy? It's like you're better off running Freeze with Coffee or whatever Durian team, and it probably does more damage. Hyper carry Noof is just not as good as it used to be. Not to say it's not as good, it's just it's a bit overhyped. Actually do a decent amount of damage. That's so short though. That's so short though. I pressed the wrong button, but sure. He looks like he's so done with life. That's hilarious. Does it actually damage him? Oh. Okay. Wait, so doing damage to the mushrooms also damages him. So it's a direct health bar rather than like you have to kill all to do damage. That's annoying. No, but the knock state is so short though. Or do I just have to wait for him to just be on the floor? That's the real question. When the game says knock state, does it just mean that whenever he does attacks after we break the spore phase, and whenever he does attacks and he's just like lying flat on the floor like he's done with life? So it doesn't have to be directly after we kill the mini spores. We just have to wait for him like lying down. Is it achievement you have to beat him while he's down? Yeah. So he just has to be giving up on life is what you're implying. Okay, that's cool. So he just has to be giving up on life. That makes it much easier. Because I need confirmation of what the knock state is. Because you know how Genshin is fucking vague with it. Yeah, because I noticed he lies down a lot. Because I just need clarification because this guy takes fucking 3 years to spawn. Where are the rest of them? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. I'm just gonna redo the fight. No, because I have to group them at the very first part. It seems to be a loss. It is a loss if I try to do everything else first. So it's important to use Kazuha's skill to group them all first. Otherwise, they just start fucking running to Neverland. I'll just try this a bit and then we'll try to move on to another local legend. And then I'll probably just call it for then. That's a lot of damage. Ah, I need healing. Why did this get a TikTok hit? There you go. That worked. I can't tell. And we'll just wait for the next phase. TikTok edit. I'm going to hurt myself and hurt something. I'll wait for the next phase. Why is everyone bouncing 3 miles away? Now I'm not sure. Did we do this right or did we just do this wrong? You know, fuck it, I'm just gonna... Doesn't seem to be lying down though. Oh, there you go. I'm just gonna wait for him to do an attack until he lies down. And I'm not sure. Fuck it. I don't care. Nah, at least we just get this done, then you can just leave the progress for later. Because I don't know if there's a requirement where it says like, you can't do this if you do that. Yeah. It falls to the ground. Clear out all the spores before they merge. So I assume because we failed once, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's interesting. This one is... Defeat the wolf after only once. Oh, that's a DPS check. This is just slowed and reverb. Yeah, Daycore, am I right? When it unleashes the special attack, break the wolf to defeat it. So this one is easy. This one... What's a Pyro Swirl team that can... You cannot kill the wolf? You can just not kill the wolf. Oh yeah, that's... No, this one requires to defeat the wolf after destroying the spirit one. What are you trying to say? Unless you mean the account. No, because if he summoned the wolf twice, we can only get 1 medal. That's it. You can kill it once and leave it. This one, yes, I do get what you mean. The question is, do we have a team to be able to get the final level though? You can kill it once and leave, ignore the second wolf? But... No, but like, the spirit wolf doesn't it want you to just kill the spirit wolf? Defeat the wolf itself after destroying the summon at least once. Only once, so any more than that is point. Has a separate HP bar. No, because I remember there was a mechanic, but like I don't think it's difficult. The real question is, does this account... Can this account do it? The one account with 0 pyro DPS and the only pyro DPS available is there. That's the real question right there. You know what's funny? I remember going here before you do the puzzle, and you help them kill the abyss wolves. They actually help you. And then you come back here and suddenly they're enemies. Yeah, that's kind of gay, bro. That's kind of gay, bro. Any more DPS needed in one shot with map? I think there are ways to get around it. Why is this? Okay. Shilonen would be, he's downstairs. I take it the easy way, the hard way. Ah, fuck it. We're gonna go the hard way. Gonna do this the hard way. Just climb the damn mountains. That's the hard way. There you go. Can we just say how cool this freaking formation is? I remember going here for the first time and they're like, what is this? Okay, I need Pyro Swirl. Pyro Swirl. Is there even a Daya team? There is an Overload team, but it's not quite the team I want to think of.
力になれるように頑張るよ。
Let's just see whether this team can actually.
運命の変わり目。全力攻撃。ここであんたを潰す。
Oh my god, 40k per punch, let's go.
行くぞ。風よ。冒険だもん。任せて。はい。運命の変わり目。雲が仮。みんなは俺が守れ。もう。
Deya will get burst someday. Oh my god, Deya got burst.
やるか。はい。任せて。よっ。運命の変わり目。全力攻撃だ。やっ。せい。耐えられるか。
C1 who Tao level, by the way. If he summons it twice, we're screwed. But we have other ways, so we just need Pyro Soul, right? So it doesn't matter what team we run. We don't have to run like a very specific team comp or something. Don't break it yet? No, I just have to kill it once, right? Or do I have to kill him when he's down? Is there a requirement to kill him while he's down? C1 Hu Tao is way better than this, I know, right? Because from the wording, you need to defeat it in the first downtime. Is that the wording? I could... No, because the wording that I saw was that you have to beat it after breaking the Ice Wolf once, and then the other one is just defeat it after breaking the Ice Wolf. Even Yoimiya wouldn't struggle this hard. Because if I look at the wording, it doesn't state that. Yeah, it says when the wolf unleashes the thing, when it summons the spirit, you break the spirit and defeat it. Then this one says defeating it after... Defeat the wolf after you break the spirit only once. Which means if it summons the second time, you can't get this medal. Yeah, I feel like it's just breaking it once and kill it, right? So just don't let it summon a second one. Kill it once you kill the spirit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, let's not run there. Yeah, I don't like torturing myself. I don't like torturing myself. Let's not run there. Yeah. Okay, where is it? After Pyro swirling the spirit once. That's... It was preparing for it. You can get both at the same time when you're defeating it during the first down. C6 Gaming. I'm trying to like... It didn't unleash the Raffi. It was preparing for it. Am I supposed to defeat it when it does this full move? Sometimes it doesn't count the achievement because Hoyo is clunky. That's annoying. So tell me it's all Hoyo's fault. Is that what you're implying? Is this just Hoyo's fault? Okay, let me think. Both wolves start charging, so I have to wait until both start charging. Pyro Swirl team. Can't I just run some sort of funny fury in our team? Like literally just this. Wording is so confusing, man. Everything's lost in translation at this point. How great would I have enough energy? That's great.
任せて
Wow, he really does hit hard, huh? Wait, I need to see how the moveset is like. We'll revive in a bit.
開幕
Ah. Okay. That's how that looks like.
君にささ屈しない星になって
Okay, they weren't joking.
しまうの
Huh. Okay, let me just revive. I know it's Pyro Electro, so don't get me wrong. I just need to like... The wording is very confusing. Brother acts like with Dismal V-Shaps, yeah. Like I'm not wondering about the mechanic. I'm just wondering what the achievement is. If you break it before it shows up, the achievement doesn't show up. But yeah, but I already... Oh, you break it before the attack shows up. That's weird. That's weird. Gaming team on a Pyro Swap. So I just try to remove his health first and then wait for him to do the attack. Maybe that boy Gaming is power creep. Is it? It is. It should be a C6 Gaming. I love how the Gaming melt team is replaced by Navia. What happened here? That's a weird looking Gaming melt team. Michelle looks like a... That's a very weird looking Gaming you got right here. Okay, what are we running? That's a weird looking Gaming you got there. Wait, what do we even run for the cryo? I'm too lazy to run Rosaria.
食料はきちんと用意しておるな
WGS? Male flower is better though. Unless you don't have male flower for some reason, which is bizarre in its own way. Yeah. Male flower is literally best in slot for melt, unless you're on... Even Serpent is not that far off. As long as you have enough crit.
中級豪雨全力攻撃前菜出番だやっやっ風よ散れ
Am I supposed to break it after this?
八方の風幅みんながそばにいてくれ開運召喚
Oh, I get it. He has an Anemo shield. I got melted.
構うな俺に
Never mind. Forget about that. Oh, I get it. Because he's a ghost, you can't hit him. Okay, that's cool. Wow. Oh, that's a dodge of a lifetime. Holy. It's gonna revive Gaming outside. Not dealing with this. I know, right? The Bennett all is real. No, I don't worry. I know about the thing, Pyro Sword stuff. Any Jensen here? Oh, okay, there is Yansan. It is C2 Yansan, so it could be worth using. You can replace Bennett with Yansan, but I hope the team has enough energy. which is for a team that's made of rainbow elements, that's a lot of expectations. A lot of expectations.
あったまってきたな。
What the fuck is this team? Hmm. We have 4 different elements and nobody has 5. This is some peak fucking energy generation. Okay, there is 5 here. I don't think anyone's gonna burst though. Aoife, Pyrosol? No, we still need to do no damage. Actually, no, that might work. Maybe we can just farm energy first. Hello, hello. Did I overjump? No, I didn't. Any nearby enemies I can farm for a bit? Is that him? No, they're okay, the treasure holders are no longer here. So this is just a dead area. No, look, I get how the mechanic works. I just need to know whether there's some stupid thing I have to do so that the game registers that I actually get the thing. Are you guys ready for burst every 3 business days? I'm not. Burst every 3 business days. Let's go. And apparently Gami generates less particle in this form. Because he's not in the burst form. Supposedly he generates only 2 particles. Crazy, isn't it?
なんかごめんな。
Oh my god, you get the energy. Coming, please.
中空本に帰す。
Are we gonna get consistent Pyro Swirl? I just realized that. This team has no consistent Pyro Swirl. Based on thoughts and prayers, yeah. Aoife damage will be like that. No, Aoife's damage is everyone else's damage. Aoife's damage is VV, true. Swirl Aoife, chat. Swirl Aoife. So we need Pyro Swirl, but Gaming applies Pyro on field and not off field. So we can only Pyro Swirl once or twice at best. I can run on field Bennett, but I need a proper setup. Yeah, I know there's that, but I can't be ours to do it, bro. I can't be ours to do it. I know we only need like 3 Pyro Swirls, but it's so annoying. Mono Pyro Gaming. Oh boy. We're getting adventurous, are we? We are getting adventurous today. Just bring Fischl. Wait, wait, no, hold on. Durin Fischl, right? You're bringing a Nemo unit. No, is there even any aura there? It is Durin, so no. Fischl's gonna overtake it. Electro Swirl works? Why does it work? Wait, what? Why does that work? I know doing Kazuha could be a core. At the end of the day, it's just Neuvillette. Maybe we don't run Furina instead. Peak gameplay. This is the best team you can think of. Pyro or Electro Swirl. I mean, yeah. Durin, Fischl, Kazu, Benny. Does that even have enough damage? Because we want to kill the guy, but if we apply Pyro Swirl too much, he's gonna summon another one eventually. Maybe I just try to whittle down his health first. I think that's what we could do. We try to whittle down his health first, and then once his health is low, hopefully we can deal with that. No, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We don't use Pyro Swirl first. No, because can he even summon a second one? Or is it only just one at a time? That's my question.
気をつけて。いざせい。静粛に。
Yeah, it's like one at a time.
運命の変わり目。
Pyro DPS. I mean, that's what I mean. You know this account. That's how you do be like that, though. Fuck. We just try to whittle him down with Durian without Kazuha, and then once the health is low enough, then we can get there. Oh, great! We do 0 damage. That's perfect. Cool boss, though.
物語は始まったばかりだよ。危ない。騒ぐ。
Oh, great. Okay, so apparently we do 0 damage. That's good to know. Summoning. You know what? Let's just finish it. I honestly just can't be ours anymore. We're not gonna go for the one-on-one. Let's just get this done.
運命の変わり
It's not wasting more time.
借りなくて。高く。私は下げず。
Pyro's well, hello?
任せて。
Oh, Kazuha's dead. Wait, how did he die? Pull up the math. Oh no, math is not gonna exist in this account. I mean, if you don't want math, that's fine. There are plenty of other Pyro DPS out there. It's just a matter of whether you actually want to go for those other Pyro DPS. I think we're just gonna leave it. I can't be bothered. There's too much conflicting information. I don't know what to trust. Yeah. I'm just gonna give up on it. This is why I don't go on my way for do local legend stuff. Especially when it's just a bit too annoying. I mean the primos are nice, I guess, for whatever rewards that it comes with, but yeah. Anyways, YouTube Frogs. I think that should be it for now. I'll just watch a bunch of videos on Twitch, but the stream's not gonna go on for too long, so I think for now, like I'll just mention in this stream, there won't be any Genshin streams for the foreseeable next 2 weeks because we don't have any endgame stuff. Yeah, we don't have any endgame stuff, and I think I kind of want to close the endgame help for now. So the next Genshin stream on the YouTube site will be when Abyss resets in about 10 days from now. About 10 days, yeah. So next week there probably won't be any stream on YouTube. Twitch will be the same as always, but I don't think we'll be playing Genshin. So yeah. Anyways, YouTube Frogs. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great time, everyone.